Tesla does it again and smashes the earnings estimates, even my estimate, which was much higher than analysts. Tesla beat those as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the numbers, everything you need to know. Tesla, what they announced, and what you can expect from Tesla stock. Obviously, the earnings call is still coming, and there will be effects from that for probably days. So things can change depending on how Elon talks about Tesla and demand and the economy, things of that nature. But as of right now, Tesla smashed earnings estimates. Let's go ahead and get into all of this information, everything you need to know if this is your first time to the channel and you want to stay up to date with everything going on with Tesla every single day. Hit that subscribe button as well as the like button. And now let's go ahead and get straight into it. Tesla stock mainly flat here in after hours after reporting their numbers up slightly, but I think this story is just starting, and the potential of a short squeeze is definitely around the corner as, again, Tesla is in the green here in after hours. So, first thing, talk about the numbers. Tesla's top line revenue comes in at $24.9 billion. Average analyst estimate was $24.47 billion. So Tesla smashed this with about a $500 million beat. My estimate was around $24.8 billion. So Tesla beat my estimate here as well. EPS, earnings per share, came in at 91 cents. On the lower end of my estimate. My estimate was in between 90 and 95 cents of EPS, so in line with what we had expected. But analysts, they got it way wrong again. Analysts were expecting 82 cents for EPS. What this is doing currently, ladies and gentlemen, is changing the valuation profile for Tesla. After this latest earnings, Tesla's valuation looks a little bit cheaper than it did before this earnings report, especially if you value Tesla on a PE basis, as a lot of your analysts do. This is welcome news. Tesla brings in free cash flow of $1.01 billion. The estimate was $2.18 billion. The estimates are just a pile of shit. Nobody was expecting free cash flow at $2.18 billion. Even your bullish analyst on Tesla, like Gene Muster and Dan Ives, expected Tesla's margins at 17.5%. So logically speaking, nobody really expected free cash flow of $2.18 billion. People were just hoping free cash flow did not go negative due to their expandatory efforts at Giga Berlin, Shanghai, Texas, and Fremont. So this is, again, welcome news. Tesla's free cash flow last quarter was around $400 million. This is over double last quarter's free cash flow figures. Operating margins came in at 9.6%, the lowest for the last 5 quarters. Total gross margin came in at 18.2%. Apparently, analysts were expecting around 18.6 to 18.8%. Again, nobody was expecting that. Some of your bears were expecting margins to come in potentially as low as 16%. If you ask some of your most bearish analysts on Tesla, that's what they would have told you. Even the bullish guys, like I've previously mentioned, Dan Ives, Gene Munster, expected Tesla's gross auto margin to come in at 17.5%. This is better than anyone's expectations for Tesla. Regardless of what you will hear from financial media, this was a trophy case quarter for Tesla, as that's probably what Dan Ives is going to tell you later on today. Tesla says they have started to train the Dojo supercomputer to learn its own LLM, large language model. This presumably is going to have a big effect on full self-driving as well as other initiatives that Tesla plans to do in the future. We need more details on this with the earnings call. Elon also says the Cybertruck factory's tooling is on track, meaning they have what they need to start production of the Cybertruck. And they go on to say that they are actively working on the Cybertruck, installing equipment at the Texas Gigafactory. Tesla also sees acceleration of AI software in their fleet. Again, a lot of loose language here, and that's why I think Tesla stock here in after hours has not quite chosen a direction. We just need more details and we need more clarity. We still need official guidance and commentary from Elon Musk, and we will have a video out later today, probably around 8 p.m. to go over everything on the earnings call. That's ultimately what is going to drive Tesla stock. But this report was a home run for Tesla. I do not expect to see major downside off of this report. Everything beat expectations. Again, the auto gross margin, nobody expected that at 18.6%. That is absolutely crazy. People were hoping for 17.5% or better. Tesla came in at 18.2%. This is a very big win for the bulls. Now, the short sellers, I think this has been a big topic of conversation as of recently, as the dollar amount currently sold short in Tesla stock has hit $28 billion. Well, the bears were hoping for a very bad quarter here, and they did not get it. The dollar amount that sold short in Tesla stock is up 73% in the last 3 months, and over the last 6 trading days, short sellers have taken losses over $4 billion. These are unsustainable losses, and I think once the final digestion or the final move comes with Tesla, you likely see some shorts opt to cover on their short positions, as we likely are not going to get any form of bad news for quite a while here, at least for the next 3 months until we get the next earnings report and the next delivery numbers. The amount of shares that are currently sold short in Tesla stock is at a 2-year high as well. So I think the bears, again, were really pushing for this negative earnings, and they just did not get it. Things came in too good for a bearish reaction in Tesla stock. That is why Tesla is still in the green here in after hours, heading into the earnings call. Not to mention, it looks like gross auto margins again came in better than even your bullish analyst expectations, and they should rally and go higher throughout the end of this year, meaning again that valuation is going to look even lower after today's report, and ultimately that's a big reason why the shorts could be in trouble here. They shorted Tesla stock hoping that Tesla's fundamentals would deteriorate, and that is just not happening. Your option activity today was also exceptionally bullish, with almost 60% of total option buyers targeting the calls for this Friday. You've seen 1,200 institutional orders totaling $600 million, with a positive order value of 73% here on the day. Over the past week, you have seen 5,000 orders totaling $2.23 billion, with a positive order value of 71%. This report is bad news for the bears, and I think Tesla stock could rally exponentially higher from here. After we break 300, we could soon rally to close to $350 per share if the guidance is in line with what I expect it to be, and that is very bullish. We're also waiting for guidance on Cybertruck deliveries, at least for the estimates for this year. Wall Street is expecting around 10,000 deliveries. If Elon gives us a higher number than that, that could cause Tesla stock to rally even further from here. In the news today, Tesla is giving us updates from Giga Berlin when we could expect these expansions to be done and what Tesla plans to expand in their actual factory. We've already heard they plan to grow the capacity for producing Teslas from 500,000 currently to 1 million once this effort is completed, and also upgrading their energy storage output from 50 gigawatt hours to 100 gigawatt hours. Now, some residents have expressed concerns about water usage, and Tesla says they will just recycle the already 1.4 million cubic meters of water that they had previously licensed to use. So this shouldn't be a concern for residents, and hopefully they let this pass with ease, as I expect they will. This factory, once it's fully operational, will be the biggest auto plant in Europe. This will beat out Volkswagen's Wolfsburg plant, which has an annual capacity of 800,000 vehicles, but built just 400,000 vehicles last year. Tesla is also giving us a timeline that they expect these new upgrades to be fully operational by the first half of 2024. That is just 11 months from now. Tesla also says that they will produce lithium-ion cells in this facility for use in electric cars and energy storage systems in various locations around the globe, with the extension to include cell testing, new areas for mixing materials, and all other processes and components for the production of anodes and cathodes. So it looks like they're actually expanding this facility to be able to export a lot of your battery production to other places such as Shanghai, but probably to America. Fubon analyst Josephine on Wednesday upgraded Tesla to a buy rating, up from neutral. She has a Tesla stock price target of $330 per share, about 12% higher than where shares closed on Tuesday. The Hummer, GM's star electric vehicle in 2022, is seeing an 83% decline in the first 2 quarters of 2023 compared to the numbers in 2022. And it looks like the EV troubles are mounting. As of July 18th, GM's Cami assembly electric vehicle plant in Ontario has reportedly closed for the month unexpectedly due to a battery shortage, according to the London Free Press. Currently, GM only produces Ultium batteries at the Ultium cell plant in Lordstown, Ohio, with plans to build a second plant in Tennessee in 2024 and a third in Michigan in 2025. This just highlights how above and ahead of the competition Tesla truly is. They really won't have competition for a long time. While a lot of analysts are going to say competition is going to heat up, they've been saying this for years, and we just don't see anyone executing not even close to the same degree as Tesla has executed on in the last few years. After all, the Model Y is the best-selling vehicle of all time. A lot of your Tesla bears and Tesla critics say when you buy a Tesla, you don't want to wait in line behind other manufactured vehicles, like a Nissan, like a GM, or a Ford vehicle. Well, I say to that, Tesla is going to get $7.5 billion from the government to build even more superchargers. So there's going to be a lot more superchargers by 2025, and that's likely why all of these agreements are for 2025. They're not for today, they're not for next year, they are for 2025. I would also make the argument that Ford, GM, and other automakers are failing in their initiatives to roll out EVs. Tesla is the only one that is being successful. So are you really going to wait in line behind other automakers anytime soon? Probably not. 10 years from now, maybe that's a different discussion. But right now, the next 3 to 5 years, I don't really see lines piling up for Ford, GM, Nissan, or any other EV models out there. In other news, SpaceX gets another valuation bump, expects to double revenue in 2023. At least 2 of Elon's companies are doing well, Tesla and SpaceX. After all, you can't win them all. It's reported that SpaceX will bring in $8 billion of revenue this year, and now SpaceX has a total valuation of $150 billion. I guess that's the price tag for a future colony on Mars. So that is going to do it for this video. Make sure you guys have notifications on and that you are subscribed to the channel, because you do not want to miss the video coming out at 8 o'clock today to go over everything that was said on the earnings call. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. If you have not done so already, check out the links down below in the description of this video for the trading community. If you guys want to come trade big events with Tesla as well as other names with me live in real time, every time I make trades, I send out alerts. You can come talk to me. You got questions, you got problems, you got concerns, you got your own trades. Come source that information in the trading community. Link down below in the description of this video. Get yourself free stock with Webull as well if you have not done so already. I know a lot of you guys are signed up, but if you have not done so, get yourself up to 15 free stocks. Check out the link down below for merch as well if you guys want to rock your Tesla gear wherever you shall go. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.